Right, you've asked for a video, so I'll try and do you one, but just bear with me. It's nothing fantastic, nothing fancy. To me, it's just normal. If I go near the loft now, we'll probably find all the pigeons decide and think that I'm going to let them in, because I don't call them in. They just come when I go to the door. And I don't know what you can see, but they're the pigeons. Some of them that are coming because they think I'm coming in, although they're just going to stay there. Right, let's have a look at what we got in here. My loft, right, as from the door. It's a bit of a TARDIS inside, bigger than what you think, even though it's littler, or seems little from outside. Let me have a look. These two here, this one and that one, although she's proud as a punch, I'm trying to pair them up, that's why they're left in here. They're my nest boxes, by the way. Don't really do a lot of cleaning out apart from maybe once a month, but I prefer them to stay in not a sterile environment. Just as an example, sterile example for bacterial overgrowth and disease is a hospital. That's why you get more disease in a hospital than anywhere. If you clean out too much and then make it sterile, gives chances for disease to grow, because only 1% of bacteria and viruses, mainly it's good bacteria, which crowd out the bad ones. So these are just a couple I'm pairing up in what I call the young bird end, but basically they all mix together anyway and just let them get on with it. I have boxes underneath, so I just clean the boxes out because it drops down off the back of the perches into the boxes. Feeders and everything like that I make myself, and that's that. Have a quick look in the stock bird end. Little dog cage covered in small mesh for an aviary on the outside, so that they can just keep going in and out, although they'll go in the bigger aviary later. Nest boxes, nothing special, just old-fashioned, although to make more room, to make it bigger, these nest boxes that you can see here, they're actually outside the loft, separate, so that it gives them more room in here rather than having them in the loft. So let's have a look in here. There's a couple in here, mum and dad, but not really, because the youngster is off her, and luckily, hopefully, it looks like it's going to be a little blue one. And there's his mate, Mr. Potato. Very important when you're rearing single young uns to make sure that the downward pressure of the mother, if they sit tight when it's cold, doesn't crush the young un. So yeah, a few perches, box perches along, 6 nest boxes, but they're not all full. There's only 4 of them in use at any time. And again, feeders what I make myself on deep litter. Hope that helps you. Oh yeah, just a little additional thing. I mix my own grit, which is that, made out of all sorts of different grits. The other thing that's important that I've got in there, or I think it is there's a lot of seaweed in there, what they use for horses, and they seem to thrive on it, and I keep that just in a little sealed box there. Again, traps and everything are all there, ETS underneath, and that's how I let them out. So yeah, hope that helps you. Yeah, just an add-on again, them on the side of the aviary are basically, it's a fake wicker basket front, because our transporter has wicker baskets, so when they go to the races, these are already taught from being born that they can drink the water from there, so that the basket trained, without even letting them out the baskets, just lock them in the aviary. Well, there's the front of the loft. Don't know whether you can see them things on top of it. They drag the air out from inside with pipes coming down into this open ceiling, keep the airflow going through the front and the airflow from down below, and that's my settling box. That's my little cat scarer doing his job. And more importantly, is that thing out there, which they have to avoid, even though there's a couple sat on it at the moment. And they're everywhere really, they just do what they're doing. They all want to come in now, because I'm out here. They normally all clear off, but they work their way back when they see me coming out. So when I let them out, they have to avoid that. That's why I don't let them out when it's windy, otherwise they hit that house there and that house. So there you go, just a little view of the outside of the loft. This is how I give them a bath. Just a couple of cat litter trays, and they just put some water in, nothing in apart from water, and they just enjoy themselves out in the sun. It's not hard to tell that the spring is in the air because they're all up to noughties. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, share with your friends and other fanciers, and if you want to see some more, thanks a lot.